Hey. Welcome to today's evening vlog. I'm excited to come to you. Thank you always for tuning in. I do appreciate, as I always tell you, it's because of you um, that I keep coming back. Now, today, as you can see, I have titled my small vlog, The Big Announcement. Let me tell you a little story. When I was in India, in the hospital, there were so many people who were queuing, and each of them had an appointment with the doctors. And I would watch one patient after the other going into the room and, seeing the doctor, and they would come out, and then the next one would go in, and then the other one would come out. And depending on what time you had booked your appointment, it determined, what time you would literally get. Uh, Sorry, it would determine what time your appointment would be. And I realized that appointments mean something. Everybody who was queuing had an appointment with the doctor, and they had to follow that order. And so, what came into my mind is that it is the same thing with life. It's the same thing with God. Everybody has their appointment. Everybody has their time. Sometimes we look at others who have gone before us and succeeded before us, achieving before us, and we start wondering why God is not blessing us. But I want you to understand that everybody has their own appointed time. When someone else's time comes, it's their time, and there's nothing you can do about it because their booking had already been done by heaven. And so you have to wait for your time. And as long as you keep being on the queue, your time will come. Just focus on your time because your timing is there. I also thought about, the different crops that we grow in farms. Each of the crops have a time zone. They have a timeline. You plant this month and you will have it harvested probably this month. Some of them are harvested within weeks, others within 3 months, others 6 months, others a year, others 5 years. And all these plants that we plant in the farms have different timelines, right? And let me tell you what some of us are trying to do. You're an avocado. Your time of maturity is quite long. It takes years for an avocado to start giving fruits. An orange the same, an apple the same. But potatoes don't take as much time. Sukuma wikis don't take as much time. Danias hazichukuangi long time, right? So some of us are avocados, are oranges, are apples, but because they see danias getting harvested too soon, they want to turn and be like, the danias. And they keep wondering, why am I not giving a harvest? Why is it that danias have been planted, so many times before I've even given a harvest? But let me tell you something. It's about the timing. You have to wait for your time. You have to understand who you are. You have to understand your appointment, your assignment, and what you're called to do, because it determines the time of preparation. It determines the time of maturity. It determines when you become fruitful. But you have to know that the fact that someone else is succeeding before you doesn't mean that you won't succeed. It's only that their time has come, and when their time comes, it has come. There's nothing you can do about it. Your time will come. See, when I'm coming from town and I'm going home, what happens is that I see a lot of cars, like especially when there's traffic. And I'll come from town and cars will keep diverting to the left, to the right, joining this lane, joining this road. I never follow any of them because I know where I'm going. I'm focused on going home. It doesn't matter if all the cars are going to turn left, as long as I haven't gotten to where I'm going home, I'm not going to follow them. And what is happening with us today is you see someone else doing so good in that particular field and you want to join them. You want to do what they're doing without understanding their why. Why are they doing what they're doing? Who told them to do what they're doing? What are they after? And so, because you don't understand their why, you start doing what they are meant to do, and because you're not prepared for what they are doing, that's why you would fail. And that is the biggest problem that we're having with, people today. You have to understand yourself. You have to have self-awareness and know what is your lane. Where are you going? What is your destination point? What kind of future do you have? What do you want to achieve in life? And then focus on that. Forget about what anyone else is doing. Forget about how successful they are. You don't know why they're successful. Unaona mtu anaanza kudrive Prado ama Range Rover ama anaishi Runda, anaishi Kahawa West, anaishi Muthaiga, anaishi Buru, na wewe unataka kuishi huko na hujui kwa nini anaishi huko. Labda alichukua kaloni ndio drive hiyo gari, labda alipewa hiyo gari, labda hiyo gari hata si yake, but because you're focusing so much on what others are doing, you start giving yourself unnecessary pressure. There's something I've decided in my life. I am going to live my life. I'm not going to focus on what others are doing. I'm not going to focus on what they are achieving. I have my goals. I want to focus on my goals. I want to give all my energies to my goals. I want to walk every day thinking about my goals, working out my dreams, because I don't know why others are doing what they're doing. So I would rather not follow them and just follow my dreams. And that is what I'm announcing today. You have a bright future. You have a great destiny. But the big announcement is that you must focus on your life. You must start focusing on what others are doing, what others are saying, what others are thinking about you. And you have to start now focusing on your life. It's about your life. It's about what you want to achieve. It's about how far you want to go in life. And develop a plan towards achieving your goals. Don't focus on others. Unajua, mimi nimechoka hii style ya, competing with others. I don't want to compete with anybody. I want to compete with my own dreams, my own destination. I want to compete with my own goals. And I want you to join me to focus on your life. Focus on you. Create your dreams. Create your life. Have a picture of where you want to go, who you want to be, how much you want to achieve, and then just focus on that. Stay on your lane. Rudisha anakuanga champion wa 800 meters. Hawezi fanya marathon. If he tries to do marathon, he'll be defeated by, Akina Kemboy and the rest. But then Kemboy cannot do 800 meters. You realize that, right? So you have to stick on your lane. You are wired differently. You're meant to be different. You are different. So don't try to be like someone else. Focus on your life. And this is the big announcement. That I want you to forget about what others are doing. Forget about the fact that they achieved earlier than you. It's because some of them are sukuma wikis, others are danias, others are potatoes, others are mangoes, others are avocados, others are oranges. You have to know who you are and focus on yourself. And by the way, the best things take time to build. Simple things take a short time to be built. If you want a one-bedroom house, it will take you, a few weeks to build. But if you want a 10-story building, a 20-story building, it might take years to build. But guess what? If you know what you're building and focus on what you're building, then you won't worry about what others are building. You're going to focus on your life. And I want you to not focus on someone else and focus on yourself. And that's a big announcement tonight. So I just felt like, sharing this because I realized that we are living in a world of competition. And you get so much swallowed by the competition and what others are doing and what others are becoming, and you forget about your dreams, you forget about your life, and you start focusing on what others are doing. Today, tonight, decide that you're going to quit focusing on what others are doing and focus on your own dreams, because you don't know their why. Develop your why and follow your why to achieve your dreams. Anyways, thank you so much. Tonight I was a little bit serious, but I felt like I should share my thoughts, and this is what I'm processing every day. I'm just focusing on my life. I'm focusing on what I want to do. I have a plan that I want to follow, and I need you to join me. I want you to join me, with your life. Let's take a journey of success, and let's take a journey of saying, I have this big dream. I want to achieve it, and I will live every single day focusing on it and working out on it. I'm going to step out to the world and, create my own world. And that's the spirit of somebody who's going to make it. So thank you so much for tonight and for tuning in. I appreciate you. I thank you. And let's continue supporting, because we're in this world in passing. So God bless you. Have a good night. Have a good Friday night. I love you as always. Remember, you must always make it or make it. Okay? God bless you. I love you.